How can I balance giving more autonomy to my existing employees, teams, and subcontractors, especially when working remotely without direct supervision? I think I already know some part of the answer, which is the culture thing we talked about.
It is.
And while still ensuring they put the best efforts, stay motivated. This is a very commonly asked question. Stay motivated and contribute to customer satisfaction and business growth without resorting to micromanagement.
It's a balance of competence and clarity. I'm a big fan of an author named David Marquet, and he will describe this better than I can. You can watch his YouTube videos, you can read his books. But I very much subscribe to the philosophy of, as a leader wants to give more control to the team, more autonomy, what they need to seek and understand in those individuals is competence and clarity. So if competence is knowing what to do, right? This individual knows what to do, they're able to state it, yet like, here's the expectation, right? We've all agreed on the expectation and we both understand what we need to go execute. And then they have the clarity, the understanding of how to do it. So they know what to do and they know how to do it. And you learn as a leader, if they know how, by asking those clarity-seeking questions. What do you see? What do you think? What do you intend to do? Is it the right thing to do? Is it the safe thing to do? We only have to ask a few questions as a leader to sense and pulse that, right? Do they know what to do? They do know how to do. And then you begin to cede more control. If you don't hear the answers that you're looking for, right? There's not alignment on the what. There's not alignment on the how. That's okay, right? That just means we need to spend a little more time together to set those expectations, to make sure that we're aligned on what the next steps are. And if you do that consistently over time, you can give more and more autonomy or more and more control. But you have to have the conversation. You're always seeking competence and clarity to give that autonomy.
The other way around, if I see that an employee is not producing the results that I expect or that he expects, I shouldn't immediately jump to the conclusion that he's slacking off or not putting the effort. First thing I should check is, does he have enough clarity? Does he have enough confidence?
Are we both aligned on what we're trying to accomplish, right? Are we both aligned on how we're supposed to accomplish that? And if the answer is no, right, then work quickly to get to that so that you can get to that happy space of autonomy.
Right. Don't assume that you have that because you've explained it once and because you know it. The curse of knowledge. Don't assume that. Maybe that worker needs a few more times. Maybe he's thought something, but it's something different and he needs another explanation. Always check and have a system of checking that on a regular basis, right? Do we have enough clarity? Do we have enough confidence? That's amazing. I'm going to use each and every tool here.
Yeah, assumption is the enemy, right? We move at such a pace, and it's human nature to assume.
Yeah, it's understandable. You know, today things are moving so fast. You have so many competitors that are trying to bypass you. You're saying, if I'm not going to move fast, then I'm going to lose.
That's right.
I can understand that.
Yeah, and then we lead to assumption. We assume that, I assume Ido knows what I'm thinking. I assume Ido knows what the next thing to do is. Like, that may not be true, but we operate that way. And it's not the long play. Again, the long play is ask a question, get alignment very quickly, and then you've solved it for a very long time, right? We've worked through our assumptions versus like assuming, and then, right, it goes for a period of time until it crashes. And then you're like, oh, I wish we would have talked about this.
What's the line with going slow is going fast?
Yeah, go slow to go fast.
Is it true?
So true. What do you see most of the time in the workplace, right? We go fast and then crash. And then you have to stop altogether to understand how it crashed, do a lot of root cause analysis, put a new process in place. We're just going slow to go fast in the first place.
I'm guilty as charged, of
I think we've all been
mistakes. It's hard. It's easy for me to ask you all those questions because I've been doing all those mistakes for so many years, I've done some things right, but a lot of mistakes.
It's hard. It's hard, right? We all feel the pressure, right? Customers, put pressure on us. The pace of business puts pressure on us. There's so many pressures that we're human. And at the end of the day, sometimes it's easy to fall into those traps.
Hey, if you like the video and you feel you got value out of it, please like it or leave a comment, as it helped the channel to get discovered by other like-minded, smart individuals like yourself. Go check out the full interview right here. Enjoy.